Major changes are coming to Air Canada starting March 25th, specifically to Air Canada's Aeroplan award system for using points and miles for booking flights. And if you own a major credit card that transfers their miles to Air Canada Aeroplan points, which you probably do, the amount of miles required to book that same flight using your Air Canada Aeroplan points is likely going to increase, and in a dramatic way. Directly from the website, March 25th, flight reward charge for Air Canada flights will expand to United, Emirates, FlyDubai, Etihad, and our regional airline partner. Here's what this means. Instead of getting a dynamically priced flight, meaning you can get a great flight to Europe or Australia or India for 60, 70, 80,000 points in business class, like this flight from Houston to Toronto on United Airlines for just 10,000 miles in economy class. But this would now switch to a fixed price on Air Canada. So that same flight, if operated by an Air Canada flight, would cost you 19.2 thousand miles, a lot more than 10. Which means Air Canada is likely moving to a fixed award chart like they offer for their own flights on Air Canada. Here's what you should do. Consider booking a flight using your Air Canada points before March 25th, because the miles required to book that same flight are likely going to go up and more than you think. Now, we found a ton of flights that are about 60,000 points in business class using the Seats.Aero paid version. Here's an example of a flight in business class that you should consider booking before the points required goes up. United from New York to Frankfurt in business class, 60,000 points. Washington, D.C. to Amsterdam for 60,000 points. Now, let's clarify something here. The reward chart is only affecting certain airlines. So, if you're transferring your credit card points to Air Canada and using Air Canada Aeroplan points to redeem that flight, if that flight is on United, Emirates, FlyDubai, or Etihad, those points are dramatically changing, or may dramatically change. If you'd like access to this, just comment transfer or guide below. We'll send you a free link to our credit card transfer guide for all the credit cards and airlines and hotels that they transfer to. And how do you stay up to date with this information? Make sure you're following us, and if you're not already, please consider subscribing to our newsletter, as some of this information gets released there first. Also, we're going to be running 2 giveaways, so maybe subscribe. All right, hope this helped. It's not all bad news. You can still book flights for a few days before the points probably changes in a dramatic fashion. But as always, if there are any countries in the whole world you want to visit using the least amount of credit card points, be sure to comment that country below. If there are any flights you want to travel on, meaning in economy, business, first class, using the least amount of credit card points, comment that airline and also comment the destination. We'll see if you can help. We might even reply with a free video response. Above all else, thank you for being you. Love you. Bye.